Today in the tech world, we'll be talking about how to enhance your music listening experience with this nifty little device.
We will also be talking about some celebrity fights, as well as a viral video also dealing with some fighting with a famous boxer. So what happens next in this video?
Some of your critics would say, there's a race for mayor. We know you're a convicted rapist. This could hurt his campaign. How would you respond to that?
Hey, I don't think you want to piss Mike Tyson off. So what happens next? A, he goes with it. B, he rips the guy's ear off. Or C, he calls him out.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
We know you're a convicted rapist. This could hurt his campaign. How would you respond to that?
Hey, I don't know who said that. You're the only one I heard say that. You know what I mean? And I don't have no comment to that, because it's negative and you're being negative. And I met the mayor, right, and nothing they can do about it.
It's life, highs and lows.
It's so interesting because you come across like a nice guy, but you're really a piece of shit.
Hey,
with that comment.
Come on.
No, that was a piece of you. That was a piece of shit.
We're doing live TV.
Hey, I don't care. What are you gonna do about it?
All right, you got a show that you're doing tonight. Is it nerve-wracking for you to do something like this, or is it more nervous for you to box? How does it compare?
I don't know. It's more nerve-wracking for me to hear us talking to a rat piece of shit like you.
Come on, Mike.
No, because you're a piece of shit.
All right,
you really didn't have to.
We're gonna wrap up this interview. Thank you for coming in.
You.
Welcome to the crossover. I'm your host, Jesse Valdez, alongside with Erick Mateos. And did you just see what happened?
Yeah, man. The news reporter's a dick.
Do you see how he tried to be like all natural about asking it? And then, I guess it kind of seemed like, well, maybe Mike Tyson will like let it slide and keep going. But the more you watch it, the more he keeps bringing up how he wants to beat his ass.
Yeah, you could tell he was freaking heated after he heard that. I was surprised he didn't choke him to death, right there.
Or bite his ear off. So what? Okay, so what's the story behind this, anyways?
Well, as you heard in the video, he was talking about how he brought up his rape allegations that happened like forever ago, back in the 90s. Back when he was going through problems and his downfall. But that's old news. It's like really not even necessary to bring up. So that really pissed off Mike Tyson. And he's like, why are you bringing this up for? And then he's like trying to play it off, as you saw. And Mike Tyson just left a bad taste in Mike Tyson's mouth, and he had to tell him how it is.
I thought it was pretty crazy because of the fact that, for one, like you usually go in, because it was like a promo, it was promoting an event. Yeah. And he goes into this blindsided, and he's pissed off. Yeah. I want to know what happened to the reporter after the show.
Yeah, me too. I've been like trying to see what happened, but I can't really.
Or the anchor, whatever he is, but he's like, "Oh, this is live TV. You can't do that." And Mike Tyson didn't care.
You're not gonna stop Mike Tyson.
Another thing about that is, people are big fans of Mike Tyson. Yeah. Regardless of this case, I'm guessing that it was proven to where he was not guilty, or
yeah, he wasn't guilty. Yeah, it was, like I said, it was a long time ago.
So he's just bringing up some old laundry that had nothing to do with anything.
Yeah, and that's what really pissed him off, because Mike Tyson nowadays, he's trying to do better for himself.
Yeah,
he's trying to be a good person now. He's been in some movies. He did that Broadway show. He's turned his life around for the better, and he's not doing dumb stuff like he used to back then.
Yeah. Okay. So we're talking. So in that, obviously, a fight happened. It was more of a verbal fight. And we're not going to get into this until later on in the show, but we have some more fighting with celebrities to bring up. And we'll leave you with that cliffhanger right now, because we're going to actually do a review. And we're doing a review. This, we always do the hottest tech review. We have everything we review is
we use in our daily lives,
and it's really good stuff. Like, we do research on this stuff. We're gonna do something more in the music field. This is for people that want to enhance their audio quality, whether it's Well, whether it's music or whether it's anything at all, you know, maybe watching movies, for instance, or something like that. So we have a new product. You can see it right here. Eric will show you more about it. And this is something it's basically an adapter you hook up to your headphones.
To anything. Headphones included. You connect this, you could go both ways. It has a USB. So you could connect this side, the big USB side, to the computer, and then put the micro into the Sound Blaster. It's called the Sound Blaster, the E5, made by Creative. And once you hook it up, your computer automatically reads in, automatically puts in the software that it needs, and it takes over your audio jack. And it has 2 audio jacks for it on the front. You hook up your headphones, and you just turn the dial with the volume through the E5 or through your computer. You can do it either way. You're going to want to start low with it because it gets loud. And your headphones, you will see the difference in your headphones and through your audio jack on your computer.
You make up a really good, valid point because you're talking about throwing it into your computer, especially with laptops. Laptops always seem to have the worst audio. Like, if I were to turn up my computer all the way, I can still barely hear it. Yeah. So this is like a really... So it has to do with like the audio jack itself being poorly created.
Yeah, not only the audio jack, but the DAC. We had talked about this with the LG. This has a 24-bit audio enhancer. It'll boost up the noise and the quality of your music. So if you have like high quality music files on your computer, on your phone, you hook it up. With your phone, you do the same thing, but you turn it the other way. It has a port for the big USB, and you put the micro USB through your phone.
So this is a really cool device, not like we said, not only to enhance your audio perspectives of music or watching, it's basically diverse for everything. Music, movies, if you're editing, or whether it's like editing video or editing, like I guess a soundtrack if you're a
It even has
producer.
microphones for it too.
Oh, sweet. So two people could be on the same, listening to the same thing with 2 different kinds of headphones. I mean, I'm guessing if you have a cheap pair of headphones and you're using that, it's probably going to break them.
Yeah, it could pretty much blast them off. Or, I mean, you don't really need too much high power for cheap headphones, but with studio quality headphones or even headphone monitors, this is perfect for anyone that's looking for anything like that. Also, not only that, it has NFC and Bluetooth inside of it. So just say if you don't want to connect it to your phone and hook it up like that, you could just hook it up wirelessly, and then it'll still enhance it. It might not be the full potential, but it is way better than nothing.
So what does the NFC do? Does the NFC help do that, or is that a completely different thing?
NFC helps connect it through Bluetooth, kind of easier a little bit.
Okay.
Instead of just holding on to the Bluetooth button and waiting for it to read. So it comes in handy. Not only that, you could use it for your PS4 for gaming. I've tried it a few times and it gets really loud. I mean, even with the remote, it gets pretty loud, but this thing just takes it up a whole nother level.
So where could you find something like this?
I got mine through Amazon. You could find different kinds also through Best Buy. Just pretty much trying to look online, but we'll set the link in below for Amazon. And it's a little pricier, but you could probably find them cheap for any type of deals going on throughout the year or the months.
So this particular one, how much did it set you back?
This one was like $110.
$110 for. So if you're super about your if you're music, into what your audio sounds and it's very important to you, and I guess $100 is something that you'll do. But for like a regular person that
you might
then I don't think this would probably be a good.
Yeah, if you got those cheap little iPhone headphones, don't even bother. But I mean, if you have like big headphones that you want to bang, this is the device for you.
So it sets you back about $100. You get it through Amazon, possibly Best Buy, somewhere else. You don't have to get the exact brand, I'm guessing you're saying?
No, you have to get the exact same one, but this is something, you could place on your desktop, your laptop.
Another thing I had too is, does it take batteries? You have to charge it? I mean...
Yeah, you have to charge it. It charges while you're using it, like on your laptop or desktop. It'll stay charging. It'll charge while you're using it. And it also kind of has it'll charge your phone if you use it the other way around. So that works too.
Cool. So if you had, we always do this. We're going to review it right now. Putting you on the spot. If you had, on a scale of 1 to 10, give it a review. Just putting in the price, putting in the quality, and everything all together, what would you give this product?
I'd probably give it like a 9 out of 10. I love it. It's a little bulky if you're taking it around with your phone, but what I like about it is hook it up to Bluetooth, you could have it in your other pocket.
Yeah.
And just have it hooked up to your headphones, which is pretty neat since you know, hooking up cables kind of sucks when you're having this big bulge in your pocket. There's other portable methods to do it, but that's one of the ones that I got because I use it not only for my phone but for my laptop.
So I'm guessing if you're really into the audio kind of field and you really need something, whether it's for a profession or just a passion, 9 out of 10 means you should get this product. But if you're not into where, I just want to listen to music, I don't really care. If I can hear it, I can hear it. Yeah. And this is probably not a product for you. It's probably not a 9 out of 10 for you.
Yeah. I mean, if you get the high quality through CD or through iTunes, this will enhance it and you'll hear the difference.
Cool, cool, awesome. So that is the tech review for this week. And that's for you audio enthusiasts, I guess we can call you guys. Yeah. We'll be doing more reviews. We'll probably do a few more audio reviews. Yeah. Another thing is, if you have anything that you want us to talk about or review or have an idea of something that's coming out, let's hear it on our Facebook page, facebook.com/mediacrossover or @mediacrossover. Let's go into what we were talking about with some fights.
Yeah.
So who's fighting who now?
Oh, now this weird-ass beef came out of nowhere with Soulja Boy and Chris Brown. I mean, you wouldn't expect Soulja Boy, of all people, to try to get aggressive with anyone, especially Chris Brown, since he's like a crazy jiu-jitsu dancer and all this stuff. I mean,
jiu-jitsu? What?
Jiu-jitsu. He's like martial arts, like expert.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I mean, he does all these crazy dances and stuff.
I forgot about Soulja Boy after like 10th grade when they overkilled the
Superman.
Yeah, everyone knew that song, unfortunately.
Yeah, unfortunately. And somehow he's come back up into the trending, and he's trying to pick a fight with Chris Brown now. All of a sudden, calling him a crackhead, talking crap on his daughter. I mean, Chris Brown hasn't said much, but he released like 1 or 2 videos addressing what he's been saying, and Chris Brown is all for it. He's gonna fight.
So why are they fighting? Why are they fighting to begin with? Is from what we were talking about, they're fighting over Chris Brown's girlfriend or ex-girlfriend?
I think she's like an ex-girlfriend. I don't even know too much. I guess they've been like on and off and dating. Her name's like Karushay. And Chris Brown really got heated about this because I guess he still has feelings for her. So he got really mad about it. And Soulja Boy tried hitting her up, I guess. I don't know if she even responded or even cares about any of the situation. But yeah, Chris Brown is mad. He keeps talking crap. Soulja Boy now started making up this weird story, telling Mayweather that it started all off with Rihanna ever since she got beat up by Chris Brown. So this is like...
That's not funny, guys.
Blowing out of proportion. And I mean, he's talking shit about Chris Brown beating up Rihanna, but I mean, Mayweather also kind of beat up his wife. So
yeah. Wasn't Mayweather like dating? I don't know. Mayweather, I guess, dates a lot. I swear he was dating like some chick that was young, like.
I don't know. I just heard he's like a wife beater also. So this is kind of funny and ironic to Soulja Boy come to Floyd Mayweather.
So basically, this is beef over some girl that may or may not be Chris Brown's girlfriend, let alone anything. And it I guess it got out of hand because now there are other famous people, boxers, promoting this fight. Yeah. And we have, like you saw in our Bible video, Mike Tyson involved in this, and we have Mayweather involved in this, and somehow 50 Cent is involved in this.
I mean, 50 Cent's got pretty much Chris Brown's back. I think he's doing it for more publicity.
So who's training who?
So Mayweather's not only promoting the fight, but he's also training Soulja Boy. And there's some funny videos of him training, looking all weak, looking all slinky on the machines. You'll have to check those out. Same with 50 Cent. He got into it. He's like, hey, you know what? This is kind of dumb. Why is Floyd Mayweather doing all this for Soulja Boy? He hit up Mike Tyson on the phone. Now Mike Tyson's training Chris Brown. And there's like one video.
Is it because 50 Cent doesn't like Mayweather, right? They used to be like all besties, weren't they?
They were like best friends and some stuff.
Now they make fun of each other, and 50 Cent talks on how Mayweather can't read. Or if you ever try to look up, like, because I know when you go on the radio or something, they want you to read a script. Anything, you got to read a script. And they want him to read like a promo or something. Mayweather doesn't even, he's like...
Takes him like 10 minutes to read a sentence. So it's really funny. I mean, 50 Cent clowning him for the longest time, saying he couldn't even read a children's book. So it's getting out of hand, and like I said, 50 Cent got Mike Tyson into it, and Mike Tyson even released a video too, talking about how he's actually going to train Chris Brown and not teach him how to run. So this is getting pretty crazy. And not only that, they showed some videos of Chris Brown sparring, getting the boxing, and you could tell, you know, he knows what he's doing.
So this is a serious ordeal. It's not
Yeah, it's serious now.
So are we gonna have to order on pay-per-view, pay $60, and then it's a 10-second fight?
That's what. Yeah, pretty much. This might end up faster than Ronda Rousey's fights.
Man.
I mean, it's not looking good for Soulja Boy. He keeps like trying to go back and forth with his words. It's not looking good for him. They have set it up, I think, for March.
March. Oh man, they even have a date for it. I didn't know that part.
Yeah, so it's getting pretty close, and now they're saying rumors about they won't be able to fight in Vegas. They might have to go all the way to Dubai to fight. So I said it's crazy, but who knows what's gonna happen?
We'll probably have some follow-ups on this to see if it's like a real deal or not.
Yeah,
I mean, as it seems like it's a real deal. They got some trainers, like legit names, legit boxers, training these guys over. This girl must be like some super hot, super rich girl because they're taking it to this extent.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I just saw a few pictures of her.
She probably doesn't even know who Chris Brown is.
No, anymore. But yeah, she's a pretty good looking girl.
All right, well, I guess it's worth the fight.
Yeah.
So cool. That's awesome. That is awesome right there. We're talking some fights over celebrities and boxers. Some serious, some not. I don't know if both of these are serious or not, but I guess it is what it is. Let's go ahead and wrap up the show, huh?
Yeah. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook at Media Crossover Entertainment. Follow us on Twitter at Media_Crossover. And send out the comments, like the video, and send us feedback on what you think.
And we'll go from there. Like Eric said, we want the interaction from you guys through our Facebook page. As you all know, we do this live every Tuesday through our Facebook Live. Every Tuesday, you can catch the show through Facebook Live. And we want to hear some interactions through our comment box, whether it's how bad we're doing, how good we're doing, whatever. Just, we want something. Make sure to follow our page and always be sure to tell people about our page. And let us know what you want us to review next and possibly talk, whether it's conspiracies, trending topics. This show's, it's called The Crossover for a reason, because we're crossing over entertainment, sports, video games, basically everything pop culture. So until then, I'm Jesse Valdez.
I'm Erick Mateos.
Thank you for watching The Crossover, plugging you into everything that matters.